to my channel. For today's video, we will be switching out my closet and preparing it for the fall season. So I thought it was time to bring out all of my sweaters and fall pieces. I will be taking you through my thought process on switching out my closet and how exactly I want my wardrobe to work for me for this season. So let's get into the video. This year, I wanted to try something different on how I organize my wardrobe, and what I would really like to do is create capsule collections for each season. Even though I have ample space to just switch out all of my summer items and add in all of my fall winter items, I would prefer to be able to see everything and still have a little bit of space floating around to help guide me through picking out the pieces for this capsule collection. I have made a color palette and a mood board that I feel best suits my personal style. So when it comes to colors, I'm still sticking with my earth tones. Since we are heading into fall, I will probably be wearing darker versions of those colors, such as a darker green, darker pinks, burgundies, browns, and colors that kind of fall into that family. And when it comes to my style, if I would describe my personal style in 3 words, I would say it's classic, romantic, with a few minimal pieces. Specifically for the fall and winter, I do like wearing things with clean-cut lines, such as trousers and blazers. When it comes to shoes, what I'm thinking of, I do have those classic Oxford and loafers as well. So my overall idea falls somewhere between those types of styles. So I think what I will start with first is bringing out all of the pieces I already have in my wardrobe right now and hanging them onto the rack, just so that we get a visual of what I already have in there before I start taking out pieces from the storage bins. This is a piece that has been hanging in my closet for so many years, and it's one of those where I never really knew how to style it. It does lean into that Western style, which at a first glance isn't really what I usually wear, but I do like to add a few Western accents here and there into my outfits, as I'm so excited to wear it this fall now that my personal style is a bit more established and I'm able to play around with fun pieces like these. So I'm really excited to style this for this fall as well. So here are all the pieces I still had hanging in my closet from last spring that I do want to continue wearing into the fall season. And so now it's time to look into the storage boxes and see what we can add to this collection. And I will be keeping a few pieces in these storage bins. I tend to keep a few items that I still really love and think I could potentially wear in these bins. This here is one of those pieces. It's just a classic plaid shirt. It's a bit more oversized though. I really like the shape of it. And even though I know I might not wear it this fall, I still love it. And I do tend to go back to it from time to time. So this one here will be staying in the storage bin. This sweater, I'm not too sure about it. I didn't get a lot of wear out of it last winter. When I did first buy this though, I got a ton of wear out of it. I really like the thick knit. It's just the collar sometimes is difficult to wear under some thick coats. So I'm gonna put this one in the maybe pile. This is a classic sweater. I get a ton of wear out of it. I absolutely love the shape. I got it, I think, last year or the year before from H&M, and it's just a very practical, cozy sweater. So I will be taking this one out to add to the collection. At the bottom of this, I just have a few vintage items that are a bit more dressy to kind of go out and stuff for the winter. So I'm gonna keep those in there for when I do my winter switch over. As well as possibly this sweater. I need to try it on again and see how thick it is. It is a vintage United Colors of Benetton. Just never really wore the color red, but I think this with maybe some brown, like I styled it in my previous video, could maybe work. I'll have to try this on again because it is a wool sweater. This one is a wool vest. It does have the fringes at the bottom, which does lean into that Western style, but at the same time, with the gray and the plaid, it could work. I'll have to try this one on. And this is one of my favorite cozy sweaters that I wear on a daily basis. Can never go wrong with a gray turtleneck sweater. So I've got my maybe pile, and I found a few more pieces that were hung in the other room when they were washed. I have the H&M Chloe inspired blouse that I featured in my previous video. If you haven't watched that yet, I will leave it linked in the corner here so that you can go ahead and watch it after this video. I have my favorite striped cotton sweater and my black tailored trousers. I had these because I was wearing them all throughout the springtime as well.
Wait for our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right.
So here is what the final selection looks like, minus a few pieces that are still in the laundry. So I think we roughly have about 30 pieces overall for this fall capsule collection I wanted to create. And I do have a few pieces that I would like to find on my wish list as well for this season. I do have a couple of favorites that you might be able to remember from last year, such as my denim shirt and the denim pants that I made from last year as well. I do have a video on how I put these together. Of course, the Cezanne cardigan. I absolutely love this. It is one of my staples for the fall and winter. It is so cozy and soft. There is one specific picture I have on my mood board that I saved because it reminded me of these two pieces that I had already. And I think it would make a really cute outfit together. So these are a pair of gingham pants. The brand is Aphens, I believe, and I had gotten this kind of in the middle of winter last year, and I think this will be really cute together. I have the suede fringe jacket that I mentioned earlier in this video, as well as my two blazers that I have on rotation in the fall and winter time. This is a black one from the brand Inwear, and I have my thrifted Escada plaid blazer as well. This skirt was in the sale section at Anthropologie, and I really loved the color and kind of the copper details in the hardware. I like that it was a waxed denim as well. I think it will be really nice to pair with a bunch of different things in my wardrobe. And of course, the little red vest I featured in my last video. I really love red with brown. If you would have seen in that video, I think it pairs beautifully together. And pairing this with brown and neutral tones, I think really tones down how bright this red is, which makes it a lot more wearable for me personally. And have been really loving this one. It is super soft and I just love the little details of this vest as well. I hope you enjoyed putting together my fall wardrobe with me today. And if this is something that you already do for your closet switchover, or you go about it in a completely different way, then let me know in the comments down below. And if you like styling and outfit content here on YouTube, then don't forget to click the subscribe button below to not miss out on any future videos on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it until the very end, I will see you in the next video.
Smell the shore, it's right in